Sports. It's in the game.
Welcome to a Super Bowl edition of Madden Cast. The big game is only a few days away, and this is where quarterbacks become.
Madden Football is the home of the Super Bowl, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Eagles and the Chiefs, and it comes your way next.
EA Sports. Tonight, it is all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion Kansas City Chiefs taking on the NFC champions, the Philadelphia Eagles. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we don't like to throw. Philadelphia getting set to take the field. They'll start on the ground with Swift. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. Looking to throw. Kirk flush to his right. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude. And I might normally ask the cliche, what's going through his mind right now? But maybe the better question, CD, what do you think are the pitfalls of being a first-time head coach in this game?
Well, you know it's something that he thought about, Brandon. He had to, and he was thinking about it long before he got to this stage. As the season progressed and he saw that his team was good, if he was smart, he started to make plans right then and there. Reach out to other coaches who have been there before. Find out how they handled winning, losing, handling all the ticket situations, travel, practice, all those things. And then trust your gut, make your best decision, and put it all out there and give your team their best chance to win.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game, and you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain.
And that is a historic run for him, partner. With that pickup, he just broke Lamar Jackson's 2019 record for most yards in a season by a quarterback. No one has done it better across a 16 or 17-game schedule. Now his name will be forever linked with the best runners to ever play at that position.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Kirk eluding the pressure right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive. Their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles, is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet that feels like they needed that loss. You know, that's not something that they're in favor of. But I do know this. People like us, our colleagues, all of us in the media, constantly hammering a team that's undefeated. Hey, do you think you can do it the whole season? Can you carry it the whole way? That does wear down a group. And sometimes that loss, get us off your back, you can move forward from there.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
And cue the applause, and there it is for him. The mark he's been aiming for all season long. 1,000 yards. Just the 3rd quarterback to reach that milestone, joining Lamar Jackson and Michael Vick. That's a season's worth of work and a huge commitment to get him the touches that he needed to make that happen. Congratulations.
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, if there is a certainty in this game, we know that wherever he goes, he's going to draw a big-time crowd.
Throws into double coverage there, and look, that's something that he's going to have to deal with a lot in this game, I'm sure. Yeah, they were lucky to get away with that one where it just fell incomplete, but they're going to count on him to uncover latent routes and make some difficult catches. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Give him credit for excellent coverage.
Philadelphia's offense ready to give us another look. That 7-0 lead in there is short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up. Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On second down, Swift. Stiff-armed him. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Now hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Throwing on first down. Kirk escaping the pressure right. This is caught. It's Brown. And now a pause because we got A.J. Brown dinged up on that last play, and they're going to have to get some medical attention to it. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they're down to the 29-yard line. They run out of the gun with Swift. He'll be stopped short of the 25. The nice move couldn't free him. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. Looking to throw. Kirk flushed out right. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Evades him at the 10. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 71 yards rushing for him now in the first half of this Super Bowl.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. It's their quarterback. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have
He had the touchdown run on the last drive, his 2nd of this first half. On 1st down, Kirk. That's to the speedster Olamide Zaccheaus. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big game. First down.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle and able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. 2nd and 5. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. That's George Karlaftis, who fought his way through the line to bury him.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That scramble good for 13 yards, but not good enough. Now here's the signal caller getting ready to lead this offense again. On 1st and 10, Kirk buying time to his left. Open man, that's Devontae Smith. A good pickup there, 26 yards. First down now, but that clock rolling. Back to throw. Kirk, flush to his right. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. They will run straight ahead with Swift. There's the stiff arm. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 16 yards, a little deja vu from the previous play where they got 16.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they get to that end zone real fast.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great effort there with his third touchdown in this Super Bowl. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Hey, you're down on the scoreboard, but now your offense is in.
He's had quite the game running the football. Last time he finished in the end zone with his legs for the third time in this one. We'll see what they can do here as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Kirk. Fights through it. And some room to maneuver. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him the first down.
These are running back numbers that he's accumulating right now. Received double-digit carries and has rewarded them by breaking the century mark in rushing, in addition to what he's done through the air. Definitely MVP caliber football we're witnessing.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards. And quickly, they get to the line. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to go. This one down just shy of the 20. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. And part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the 1st and goal.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Swift diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. But just power football there down near the goal line. Give it to him. He's able to push his way across.
Yeah, they went heavy there. Sometimes you have those big offensive linemen come in, have to report like they're eligible. But all they're doing is getting a good stance, blocking, and getting their runner across the goal line.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over. On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. We can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Swift. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake. Kirk on the move to his left. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
This is a rarity in the NFL, a 100-yard game on the ground for a quarterback. Even as those passers get more athletic and mobile, we only see about 5 of these a season. It takes a special set of circumstances for it to happen, and of course, a special player.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. From the gun, here's Swift. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down.
And you know what we just witnessed, partner? A new NFL record for single-game rushing by a quarterback, breaking Colin Kaepernick's record of 181 yards set in the playoffs back in 2013. How about that?
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and go it.
The Eagles just about set to go to work on offense. They go play action here on first down. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Understanding he's just down one possession, trying to make something happen by extending the play, but the coverage downfield was excellent. He escaped and bought some time, but that one goes incomplete.
This is Smith to the ground. 27 yards there, a first down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he's got him in wide open, complete. It's a gain of 34.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. It's got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Looking to throw. Kirk being chased out left. He stiff arms it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Escaping the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A great play there. With a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown tonight. And the Eagles' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
That's a real...
He had another touchdown run the last time they had it. His 4th. They'll start on the ground. It's Rashad Penny. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The first down run got 5. They go back to the ground, this time Swift. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Here's a handoff to Swift. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so?
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. Now he's loose at the 40. 198 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. We are through 3 quarters of play here from Allegiant Stadium in Super Bowl 58. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Folks, welcome back to the biggest stage in sports, the Super Bowl, and now we get down to the good stuff, the 4th and final quarter. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line. Back to throw. Kirk. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That one was tipped up in the air and fortunately fell away for the defense, because if the offense is able to grab that one, that's a short little jaunt into the end zone because there's not enough reaction time off of a tip ball for the defense to rally and make a tackle. They were very fortunate on that play.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
From here on, any score could be the winning one, and he is certainly aware of that. Look at the way he locked in on that marker and made a mad scramble to get to it for the first down.
Looking to throw. Kirk flushed out right. And this has caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Chris Watkins from 3 yards out. And the Eagles go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, don't make a mistake. Instead, this young man just said, I'll make a play.
Now Philadelphia ready to get going on offense again. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game, 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Here's Swift. And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Well, they'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead, here's Swift. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be second down.
Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Right back to Swift again on second down.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of the tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in on him. That's the kind of effort you'll take every single time.
The offense on third down tonight, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down. They hate to surrender the football. And out now come the Eagles. Throwing to start the drive. Kirk. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Dancing to his left. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
Well, he's got to have that wrong, doesn't he? They declined that.
There's no doubt about it. Sorry to step on you there, partner, but let's go ahead and run this one together, right? Incomplete pass. Yeah, they call pass interference, and somehow you're going to decline that.
I'm so confused. And he is going to lose yardage here. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign.
So now the Eagles down by a field goal. throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll come up now on second down. Back to throw. Rolling to his left. Pushes past him. And he's going to get some of that yardage back. Still doesn't have a first down, but he does get out of bounds to stop the clock. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line.
I've often wondered why that doesn't happen more often for guys that play center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. He got caught that time.
And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. What a Super Bowl it's been to this point. Now a critical third down here. They'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith. And he takes this almost to midfield. So they needed a pretty good-sized play, and they got it.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Second and 6 coming up. One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And the Kansas City Chiefs are the Super Bowl champions. And to the Super Bowl champions, they etch their name forever in NFL immortality.
That's pretty phenomenal right there. It actually gave me chills just to hear you say that, because immortality forever and ever. When you look in the record books, you'll see this team, you'll see their picture, that your name will be a part of it. That's got to be an incredible feeling, because it's been a long journey to get there, and now they get a chance to enjoy it.
I can teach you how to get these are little slides. Honestly, I'm an immaculate anomaly. I'm an organic organism, ain't no ordinary organs in them.
Welcome to a somber post-Super Bowl edition of MaddenCast. Our boy Cap got to the big game and couldn't quite pull it out. Freddie T, what do you think?
Well, actually, RC, since you've been there on the losing side of the Super Bowl, I want to know what it feels like.
Bro, it almost makes you not even want to make it. The difference between me and Cap was I'd already won a Super Bowl before I lost the big game.
All of us have been in big games, college and the NFL, but y'all know what the question is for Cap. How does he bounce back? Does this break him, or does he come out like a man on a mission?
If you know Cap, you know it's going to be all gas, no brakes. He has the right mentality.
Hey, I've been on both sides of it. We lost the division round my rookie year. The next season, we were so locked in, we went 14-2 and came one game short of the Super Bowl.
Well, what we know is it's not easy to get back. So how this team and Cap bounces back will be extremely important, and we'll have it all here on Madden.
Opportunity for stacking bands. Opportunity to stacking figures with your family. I can show you how to get the figures in advance. I don't see nobody else but.
Welcome to a somber post-Super Bowl edition of Maddencast. Our boy Cap got to the big game and couldn't quite pull it out. Freddie T, what do you think?
Well, actually, RC, since you've been there on the losing side of the Super Bowl, I want to know what it feels like.
Bro, it almost makes you not even want to make it. The difference between me and Cap.
That I keep don't come with nails. Look, I ain't know who Bill Burr was until I met the man. Half my married to the street without a wedding band. I done peeped that all these rappers won't be secondhand. My pop said I'd be broke and barely eat. I should've bet the man. Yeah, cause I'm way up. Long ways from the days I evade valet stuff. Couldn't pay nowadays. All the cake I make us is enough to buy about 100 trucks. From Mercedes, I resage Chukwueze. Then my babies, label hippie trying to sway me, pay me. Wrote the game 2020, you can see it plainly. Can't nobody play me, I kill it. The mothership will drip, you can see me leaking. Be quiet, or real speaking. Voice of God, every word I jot, feel the spirit breathing. Best new artist, but the way I cook, very seasoned. Everything around me moving, like bachata. Usher told me.
Welcome to a somber post-Super Bowl edition of Maddencast. Our boy Cap got to the big game and couldn't quite pull it out. Freddie T, what do you think?
Well, actually, RC, since you've been there on the losing side of the Super Bowl, I want to know what it feels like.
Bro, it almost makes you not even want to make it. The difference between me and Cap was
Baby number quattro. Yeah.
I'd already won a Super Bowl before I lost a big game.
All of us have been in big games, college and the NFL, but y'all know.
Oh, wait, Nelly for top, no, bye.
Cole, Kendrick, and me. Instead of comparing the three, let us exist in peace. I'm really just.
Welcome to a somber post-Super Bowl edition of Maddencast. Our boy Cap got to the big game and couldn't quite pull it out. Freddie T.
Even then, I would leave rap.
What do you think?
I'm not a Muslim, so I'm not too good at following trends. I am the trend. I am the truth. There is no way around it. These flows are coated golden. If you then I must be the cold and exploding what the commode is. Real soon they're gonna have to mention Mr. Clay the magician with the greatest of Drizzy, Drakes, and Wheezies, Andres and Jiggers, Pop, Biggie, and Nas, Face Mob, Easy and Raekwon. It's easy to say these things looking for clout, but this is non-fiction. The proof's in the pudding, it's none missing. You and your...
Welcome to a somber post-Super Bowl edition of Maddencast. Our boy Cap got to the big game and couldn't quite pull it out. Freddie T, what do you think?
Well, actually, RC, since you've been there on the losing side of the Super Bowl, I want to know what it feels like.
Bro, it almost makes you not even want to make it. The difference between me and Cap was I'd already won a Super Bowl before I lost a big game.
All of us have been in big games, college and the NFL, but y'all know what the question is for Cap. How does he bounce back? Does this break him, or does he come out